Okay, good morning. Welcome back. So here's your chart for Monday at 9:44 a.m. Pacific time. We have the sun newly moving into, or has moved into, Scorpio. And you can see it's joined up with Mercury. It's conjunct Mercury and Mars. So we have a stellium in Scorpio right now. Scorpio is all about transformation and going deep, digging your heels in with determination, finding what matters to you most, and bringing in that opposition from Mars to Jupiter that's happening all week, or most of the week anyway. We can really, once we figure out what we really want and we open up to it and we're inspired by what we truly want, then the energy can just keep binging back and forth off of each other, between the two planets, and really get somewhere. Mars and Scorpio can get somewhere. It can go deep and go far, with Jupiter wide, a lot of expansive growth and opportunities. So it's not good for war, though. That's one of the issues, but that, we don't have to worry about that personally. But all the prayers for peace that we send out with the moon up here at 20 degrees Scorpio, Aquarius, with the trine back to the south node, peace, praying for peace is very, very powerful today. Extremely powerful. So all the time, any spare time that you have, and especially with the square from the moon coming down to Uranus, something could happen. Well, there's a tension field, but something could bring in, because of the tension field, there could be some change that comes through. So that's an important thing to notice. For ourselves, we usually welcome change, but change for us will probably come in the form of some good ideas, some new ideas. And when it comes to the issues in Ukraine and Israel, we are going to need to pray for immigration, all the immigrants that are fleeing, pray for the families who have lost loved ones. Oh, yeah. Okay, so the cards are Four of Cups. We have two majors. Four of Cups, the Emperor, and the Strength card reversed. In the morning, we might be trying to figure out what we really want to focus on. We might be more focused in on things around the house and our domestic duties, so to speak, because this card is ruled by the moon in Cancer. And it can also be, it's Monday, maybe we ate too much Sunday night, or drank too much, or there's something, because the Four of Cups can often be the, something that we've taken in. Cups are all about, just think cups, bowls, eating and drinking. We could have taken in just a little too much. And maybe we're waking up feeling just a little, well, not in a bad way, but a little, inner, like that state where you're contemplating things within. And so maybe you wake up and you're not hungry and you don't feel like eating or drinking or doing anything. It could be that, other than, really good time for meditation. So maybe this is our prayer card, where we're not satisfied with what's going on in the outer world. This is painful to, hold space for, but we have to go there. Trusting our tummy, getting inside of our bodies really well, and doing breath work, releasing, breathing out peace, breathing in love, breathing out peace. And then later on in the day, or maybe late morning, at least by noontime, I would think, with the Emperor, we are going in the right direction. We are headed for something that's stable. We are in our authority. We are protecting what matters most to us. This is a card of leadership. So yeah. I don't know how you're going to use that energy, but it's certainly there. And it rules all fire signs, of course. So the passion to strategize whatever it is that you're really wanting is definitely on the table with these two cards. And, I would put it into solid form, like, make lists and maybe put little objects around the house to remind you, your house, your work, your desk, wherever you are, wherever you spend the most time during the day. It helps to have little talismans, little objects that that help you remember what your greater purpose is and the reason for you to feel very comfortable sitting in your authority. So, yeah. And also what you want to build. This is the dad of the majors. Empress is the mom, he's the dad. So think of the dad working to take care of all of, the family's needs. Moms do that too. So we don't need to genderize the cards, but this is one about where the Empress is more about creating. This is the one where we're building something solid and stable. So whatever that is, work on that. And then if later on in the evening you don't feel so strong and you need rest, well, shoot, if you're here in the northern hemisphere, we are headed into, it's still fall, but boy, it's feeling like winter. I have the weirdest weather here where it's like down to 37 or 34 at night and then 80 in the day. It's like, what? So yeah. So I'm really cold in the mornings and fight to keep the heat off, because if I turn it on, evening time is like, oh, great. But it's okay. Just open all the windows. But anyway, yeah. So with the Strength card reversed, it can be weakness. It can also be that there's some unconscious material coming up to work with. Going back to the old Carl Jung quote. Carl Jung quote. Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life, and you will call it fate. So if you can remember that your beliefs organize your reality, then, sit on your throne and figure out what you want, map it out, and believe that you have it within you and it's already yours. Sit and visualize and imprint. I often think more of Aries when I see this card because of course, we've got the Rams up here. And Aries is about just trusting your instincts and going with it and literally going for it. This is a very, very powerful card. So yeah, and if you need the downtime in the evening with that Strength card reversed, that's no big deal. You can handle that. Just don't go into a lot of self-doubt. Don't go into a lot of fear. Feel the fear, but do it anyway. Feel the fear and just know that that's a natural part of pushing something new out into the universe. Yeah. And then again, if you're feeling just a little lower energy or a little undisciplined in the evening, that's okay. You don't have to push. Okay. Thanks, you guys. Take good care. Bye.